what's up? Welcome to my channel. It has been such a long time since I've really sat down to film anything, but in that time I've still been testing and playing and getting new makeup, so be on the lookout for all of those new videos to come. But I thought as a first kind of video back that it would be great to share with you products that I have been loving and wearing a lot lately. So today's video is going to be a sort of favorites get ready with me, showing you products that I've been wearing on an everyday basis. So if you like how this sounds, please give this video a thumbs up so I know to keep doing more of these kinds of videos, if you like this format, things like that. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button before you leave. And without further ado, let's jump right into the makeup. So first things first, I'm going to prime my face using my YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. If you can't tell, I've basically used this entire bottle. I've been loving it so much. I wear it every single day. It's a really nice moisturizing, hydrating formula, but it also has some nice blurring properties to it. So I'm just going to take some on my hand, on my fingers like so, and press it and pat it into my skin. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my Burberry Fresh Glow Foundation in the shade Porcelain number 11. I have been absolutely loving this foundation. It is so pretty on. It gives your skin a nice youthful, dewy kind of a glow. It hasn't been caking up on my skin, and it just looks really good. Unfortunately, it looks like this foundation is being discontinued. I went to go buy a backup because I've been loving it so much and I can't find it anywhere. So that's really unfortunate. I'm currently testing out a couple other foundations in hopes to find something that would be a dupe for this. So I will probably be making videos doing side-by-side comparisons of that. So if you have anything that you know that might be like this, please leave it in the comments below because I would love to find them. So I'm just gonna take a couple of pumps on the back of my hand, and then I like to first put this on using a brush, and then I will also go over it with a beauty blender. I really hope that if they are discontinuing it, that they do come out with something really similar, because I do really love the finish this foundation gives to my skin. It is just so pretty. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender and just go over it and make sure it looks all nice and smooth and seamless, and that there are really no brush strokes. Now for concealer, I'm going to be using my Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. This is one that the jury is still kind of out on since it's pretty new to me, but I really have been liking it for the time that I have been testing it. I think it is really pretty. It's a nice light coverage, but it still seems to last. But I will probably be doing a more detailed video wear test with this one pretty soon. I'll just cover up any redness areas that I have. And then I like to blend it out using a beauty blender. About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking. Next, I'm going to powder under my eyes using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the shade Fair. If you can't tell, I've already used a lot of this powder. It is just a really nice powder to wear all over the face. So for this, I'm going to powder first under my eyes. On my chin a little bit, by my nose, and into the smile lines. Another thing that I've been loving lately is that youthful bronzy glow. So I've been liking to use this Nudestix Nudies all over face color in the shade Bondi Bay. I like to actually just take a little bit of this and put it on the high points of my cheeks right here, a little on my forehead, a dot or two on the side of my nose, and then just along the jawline. I like to take that and then blend it out using my beauty blender. find that this is really easy to blend into my skin. I like that I can really sheer it out since I am very much a pale person and can put it wherever I want. And I think it just gives a nice, dewy, kind of youthful glow that I don't have to worry about being too much, and it just blends flawlessly into my foundation. After bronzing my face up a little bit, I like to pause on my face makeup and switch to the eyes and eyebrows. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows off camera using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Soft Brown, and then I will be right back to do my eye makeup. So first things first, I like to prime my eyes using the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I take a little bit of it on my ring finger. You really don't need all that much. And smooth it all over my eyelids. Then I like to set my eyeshadow primer using a soft cream colored eyeshadow. This one I'm going to use here is called Blanc Type by MAC Cosmetics. I just use a fluffy brush and brush the color lightly all over my lids to set the powder. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using a palette that I have been using almost every single day since I picked it up like a month or two ago. It is the Pat McGrath Mothership Sublime Bronze Ambition palette. This is one of her smaller palettes that she recently came out with, and the colors inside are absolutely stunning. I really like this packaging too. It's pretty cool. I don't have anything that looks quite like this. It is slightly annoying in the fact that it's like hard to keep open since it's like 3 panels, but the colors inside are so gorgeous. Like I just can't get enough of it. And I've been wearing at least one of these shadows almost every single day that I've been wearing makeup, which is why I thought it would be perfect for an everyday get ready with me sort of video. So what I like to do is I like to take this coppery shade right in the middle here. It's a matte shade. I like to take it on a fluffy brush, and I will go ahead, tap off a little bit of the excess, and then place it in my crease. I also really love these colors because I think they look great on anybody. I've seen pictures of them on various skin tones on Instagram. Obviously I'm pale, so like personal experience, I don't have it, but I think it looks really pretty on everyone I've seen, and I love how these shadows look and really make my eyes pop, and they blend so nice, and can't say enough about how much I love these shadows. So like I said, taking that on a fluffy brush and placing it in my outer corner and brushing it up into my crease. So next I'm going to take this gold shade right here using my fingers and press it all over the lid. I know at first glance that these shadows in these colors can look pretty basic and you can be like, I probably have dupes of this, but I didn't really find any other shades in my collection that really look like this. We're in such a great formula and things like that, and I've really been loving this palette. So I'm just going to take it. I mean, look at how bright that is. It's so stunning and just very easy to blend, which is something that makes it so easy to use on an everyday basis, which is probably why I reach for it so much. And then I'm gonna take this cream shade right here on my pinky finger and place that in the inner corner. I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't. Taking the fluffy brush once more, just gonna brush through my crease again and make sure it is all nice and blended. Then taking a small brush, this is my Wayne Goss number 20. I'm gonna go back into that coppery shade and then brush that along the lower lash line. For liner, lately I've been loving something a bit more light than just matte black. So I've been using the Marc Jacobs Gel Highliner in the shade Brownie. It goes perfectly in my waterline and above my eyelashes. I really, really love this. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes using this, and then use my Stila Youth Extreme Lash Mascara for mascara, and I will be right back. So my camera battery just died, so if I'm in a slightly different position than I was before, that's why. Like I said, I really like using this brown eyeliner because A, it goes really nicely with the kinds of looks that I have been loving lately, and I think it also gives my eyes some nice definition without it being really harsh or anything of the sort. It's really good for every day, and I've just really been loving the look. So now that my eyes are done, it is time to go back to the face. So first things first, I'm going to be using my favorite contour powder. This is the Kevyn Aucoin, the sculpting powder in the shade Medium. I think that is so pretty, and I really like it because it's not too much, but it is really buildable. So I'm going to take it on a small fluffy brush that I use for nose contouring and contour the sides of my nose. And then I like to take my Wayne Goss No. 2 brush and use this to carve out my cheeks a little bit. Like I said, I really like this because it is buildable and it is still really light too. I have other contour powders that I use, but this is definitely my favorite because sometimes the other ones can go on a little too harsh and then I'm like, I have to blend, but this one is just like really nice. It looks like a shadow and I just really enjoy it. Such a pretty powder. To bronze up my skin a little bit more, I've been loving using the Benefit Hoola Light Bronzer. This is so pretty and it is perfect for anyone who has really, really fair skin. Even though it doesn't look like it would do anything, when I first got it, I was like, what is this gonna actually do for me? But I like it because it is definitely not too orange. It looks really good and it kind of gives a nice glow. And you don't have to worry about being too heavy-handed with it. So I'm just gonna use it on this like fluffy brush. This is the this is the Luxie Beauty 640 Pro Precision Tapered Brush. And just dust this all over the skin. And the blush that I have been loving lately is the Benefit Dandelion blush. It is this really pretty baby pink. It has a slight shimmer to it. It looks gorgeous. It gives a great flush to your face. It looks really pretty and natural. And I like using it with this fan brush by Wayne Goss. It is the number 15. I like to take it on here and then just dust it on my cheekbones. And I like using the fan brush because it kind of is a brush that gives more of a flush. It looks more natural, things like that. So the next thing I'm gonna do is actually take MAC's Fix Plus and spray my face with this. I really like to do this to really mesh all of those powders together. And then I take my beauty blender to just press it all into the skin. So after using the Fix Plus, I like to go in with some highlight. The highlight that I've been reaching for a ton lately is actually the classic Champagne Pop by Becca. It is such a gorgeous champagne color that really goes well. I have no words for how stunning this really is. I like that it is still somewhat natural, but it can also be blinding. I really like the versatility of it, and I think it goes really nice with the warm tones that I've been wearing a lot lately. So I like to use the small brush kind of like this and just buff it into the skin. And to finish up the look, I'm going to be using my YSL Rouge Volupte Shine number 52. It is this super bright pink, but it looks really pretty on. I was kind of nervous when I first was getting this because I was like, wait, what if this will be too bright? But it kind of gives it like a nice fresh look to your lips. I've also really been loving balms lately, and this is just the newest one, so it's been one I've been wearing a lot. I picked it up during the Sephora sale. And this also smells like a peach snow cone, and that's one of my absolute favorite flavors of snow cone. So I really love this. It goes on nice and smooth, and I think this bright pink color is perfect for spring and summer. I really like that it's also more of a balmy texture because then it is shiny, it's more youthful, and it also just feels good on the lip. And there you have it. This is the makeup look that I've been wearing pretty much on an everyday basis lately, using products that I constantly keep reaching for, which is truly the test of whether or not I love a product. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If there's anything that you think you might be trying or want to try, or questions about, or things that you think that I should try, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And I just want to say thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all real soon. Bye!